Buenos dias from Guadalajara, Mexico. I am in the Zapopan area of the city. Much like the Tlaquepaque area that I visited a few days ago, this was once its own city, its own town, which through urban sprawl became part of Guadalajara. Beautiful fountain. And the famous arches. Interesting aspects of this fountain. We've got kneeling figures and fish and a pineapple. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that the carvings and the statues on this arch are depicting the history of the area of Zapopan. Obviously it's going from the Aztec times, probably depicting people, real people in history. And then the most identifiable thing that I can see on it is the Lady of Zapopan, which is a Mary figure, and the cathedral up there, which we will be visiting later, so I'll explain more about what that is when we get there. Yeah, this is looking like post-colonial history at this point. Then this one over here looks like it's for sure depicting the Spanish conquest of Mexico. So yeah, maybe not just the Zapopan area history, probably just all of Mexican history perhaps. This is the Basilica of Our Lady of Zapopan. Beautiful building. I wish it wasn't marred by these ugly tents. They must be setting up for something though. There's lots being set up down that street. So, the Basilica of Our Lady of Zapopan. Particularly interesting. I have seen many churches, cathedrals in Mexico, but this is one of the more interesting ones, I would say, because of the actual figure of the Lady of Zapopan. For the past few months, I have been noticing a very common figure, statues, artwork all over the country of what I keep calling the Triangle Mary. It is the Virgin Mary, and she is wearing a very long, luxurious, straight veil, which goes down on either side of her body and kind of gives her like a triangle shape, which is why I call her Triangle Mary. But yes, I've been seeing this all over the country and didn't really know exactly what the story was with that. But apparently she is from this basilica. So in 1542, the town of Zapopan was founded, and a Spanish friar had come from Spain carrying a idol of Mary carved out of wood that would later become the Lady of Zapopan. That exact wooden figure that he brought from Spain in 1542 is still in here, which hopefully we're gonna be able to see, but I think a mass is about to start soon, so have to get in pretty quickly. But anyway, this figure over the years has been declared responsible for all sorts of healing miracles. So during plagues, it would cure entire communities just by passing through them. She has actually been declared the patron saint of Jalisco, the entire state, and is a very, very popular figure in Mexican Catholicism. There she is. Well, that was particularly cool. She didn't look old. Coming up to her 500th anniversary of being here in Mexico, so I would have expected it to look older than it does. The dress that is on it, I think, has been replaced several times, but the actual figure is what is almost 500 years old. So very, very interesting. Couldn't spend too much time in there because, like I said before, the mass was about to start and there was already like group prayers and stuff happening, so couldn't spend that long in there. Another thing I didn't quite mention before was that people will still come to this church on a pilgrimage on October 12th. They pray to the statue for healing miracles and stuff like that. So it's a popular thing for people with illnesses and ailments. Very interesting place. This is pleasant. Great view. So many fountains in this area. Very pleasant. pretty cool area so far. It's very, very chill. It does not feel like a tourist zone at all, even though there are some signs around. Yeah, not many people around at all, so it's nice to just look around the place. Cool architecture. It is about time that we find some lunch, though. We're in this cool restaurant just on the main street. Stop for lunch. I've got chicken with mole and another pozole soup over there. This is a full table. One of the best pollo con moles I've had. 120 pesos, 35 for the Corona, 80 for the pozole, and 30 for the lemonade. Pretty affordable meal. Very, very tasty. Well, we're going to start heading back to the main city center, the historical center. We did have to take a train to get here. It was only about 15-20 minutes, very easy to get the train. Cool few hours of exploring around the Zapopan area. I would say the highlight was definitely the Basilica. It was interesting to see the origins of the image that I've been seeing all over Mexico. Just a cool place to come and hang out for the day. Lots and lots of restaurants, like outdoor seating restaurants that look really nice to hang out in. Cool area.